Hey everybody! Today's recipe is tomato ketchup. We're going to talk about a couple of variations, but the recipe you're looking at right here is the base. 4 pounds of tomatoes chopped, a quarter of an onion, or like one big onion, 2 large cloves of garlic, 2 flat teaspoons of ground ginger, 2 flat teaspoons of ground allspice, a couple of bay leaves, some pepper and nutmeg. And there's a few other ingredients that are going to come in a minute. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to salt your tomatoes for up to 24 hours. Depends on how impatient you are. Then you're going to cook that together with the onions and the garlic and all your spices until it's very soft. It's pretty much a preference. And then you're going to put it through a sieve, something like that. And just mush it through, and then you're gonna mush it through. You can put it directly into another pan. So this is my ketchup stewing right now. I've diced my tomatoes. I left them overnight for 24 hours to salt. I added a large onion, and it called for 2 large cloves. Like, how big is a garlic clove? So I think a better question is, how much do you like garlic? So I put in a bunch. And see, here's my bay leaves, and it's got nutmeg ground fresh from the nut, as always, because it keeps its flavor that way. Allspice also, and the peppercorn were all crushed. Right here, people. Do you own one of these? Get one. I've got a bunch. There's a big one right there. It's awesome. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take this stuff, once it's stewed up, you're going to throw that guy on top of a new pan. Sorry about the noise. Oh, yeah. So when I'm done with that, I'm just going to stick my sieve right on top of this, and spoonful by spoonful, I'm just going to mush it through with a large soup spoon, and I'll end up with like a watery ketchup, like a tomato soup base. And you're basically just going to stew it down. You put it in a clean pan and you stew it down, stirring often. You need to add to that sugar to taste. I see no reason you couldn't try a variation of brown sugar, molasses, honey, whatever you want to do. And most important, 5 ounces of red wine vinegar. First time I did this recipe, I used a different type of vinegar because I didn't have red wine. Then I got this stuff. We're going to be using that today. The other thing that I added today, somebody suggested it, and I thought it would be really good, was a beer ketchup. I have no idea how much to use. I'm doing this on the fly, so my parents tend to have really nice darker, this is pale ale. It ain't Budweiser, people. A stronger, a beer with some flavor. And so I just put half the bottle of that half a bottle of that in. And basically, it's just going to take longer to reduce because I've added more fluid. The flavor will stay in. The moisture will evaporate out. And so I'm just letting that simmer. You can see it's on like 3 or 4. And then I'm going to jar it up in my typical way. I've got my little half-pint ball jars. I'll sanitize them. Some people use hot water. I always like to finish them off in the oven. I'm trying to remember how much it made last time. You're probably going to need at least 6 half-pint jars. Yeah, so the alterations, you can obviously change your spices a little bit and try some new things. You can use another different type of vinegar if you're stuck. Alter your sugar. I tried to use more salt this time. I used... you can see this right here in my notes. So the second batch, I did 3 tablespoons of salt for my 4 pounds of tomatoes, and this time I did 4 tablespoons of salt, and of course the additional beer. And so we'll see. I'm a huge salt fan, so I hope you like it. Maybe we'll do some of these relishes or chutneys later. All right, let me know what you think. If you got any questions, write them in the comments. Or let me know how your ketchup turned out, or if you have any ideas for other things that I can do to make it fantastic. You guys want to see how I made those? Those are apple fritters. They're damn good. All right. Yeah, have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your ketchup. Yeah, I hope it doesn't spoil you for regular ketchup for the rest of your life. I can't eat regular ketchup anymore. All right, have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching.